What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Drunk 3PO. Just finished watching Mandalorian Episode 3, and these are my first thoughts, so they could be a little jumbled. But here we go. So, if you've been watching the series, it picks up right where it left off. He's in the ship with Baby Yoda heading back to, I guess, his home base. And he had a little moment there with Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda playing with the instrument panel. It's kind of cute, and he's just having a little moment there, which kind of adds to, I guess, his feels for Baby Yoda. Like all of us, they got us in our feels for Baby Yoda, except for Ryan Kennel. But I'm just saying. And so he goes back to home base and basically, let's deliver the package. Let's deliver Baby Yoda. So he's like, all right. Thank you for delivering it. And, the stormtroopers surround him and they take Baby Yoda off. The guy comes out with his payment, which is all those little sheets of metal, and was like, here you go, good job. And then the Mandalorian has a little conscious. He's just like, can you tell me what you're going to do with him? Like, what's going to happen? What are you going to do with him? And that's when the guy gets upset. The guy who's in charge of the stormtroopers and everything. He's just like, man, you out of character, man. You basically out of line. You shouldn't say those things. Like, you're supposed to forget about this, right? Isn't that what Mandalorians do? They do a job and then they forget, right? Isn't that what you're supposed to do? And so the Mandalorian takes his money, goes back to the guild. He's in there with the guild, and it's kind of cool. You see the other Mandalorians, and they're talking a little bit. They get a little roughed up, They get a little heated argument, and then he has like his interview process. They're like, well, you have this medal, and he's like, yeah, I want this medal back, and they ask him like, well, you did good here, and he's like, well, someone from the enemy helped me, so I can't really, say that I did it on my own. And anyway, they basically make his armor. So he gets his armor made. And while he's getting his armor made, he has a flashback of his, I guess, when he was a child. And his parents are carrying him. And you see like a battle droid from the Phantom Menace. And one of the big battle droids with the lasers on his arm. And just real quick. And so basically his city's getting blown up. From the Empire, is from what I can tell, or from the battle droids. Maybe it's not the Empire yet, but they're getting blown up. And the parents put him in like a little holding place, and then you see an explosion, which kind of tells us that his parents were killed. It's not 100% confirmed, but it kind of tells us that his parents were killed. So it was a flashback while his armor was being made. So then he shows up in the canteen. He's got his new armor. He's decked out. He's walking in. And all the other bounty hunters are giving him the stink eye. All right, they're giving him the stink eye because he finds out that he wasn't alone in going after this baby. Like, they gave it to everybody. Everybody got the little card to go find Baby Yoda. So he finds that out, and he goes and see Carl Weathers, and the character name is slipping from me. I'm sorry. I should have it in front of me. Forgive me. I will call him Apollo Creed. So Apollo Creed was like, hey, man, enjoy it, man. We got rich. I got some money here. Go enjoy yourself. And the Mando was like, no, I want my next job. Just give me my next job the furthest away possible. Give me my next job. I want to get out of here. So Apollo was like, all right, here you go. Gives him his next job. And then he has a little bit of conscience. Again, he goes, what are they going to do with it? What are they going to do with Baby Yoda? He goes back to me. He goes, I don't know. They ain't telling me. I was just supposed to bring him in. So he goes and gets in his ship. He's going to leave. He's going to go to the job. He's going to go the furthest in the galaxy. And he gets ready to like hit the controls on his ship. And he has that. He remembers that him and Baby Yoda had a moment about the controls. His conscience kicks in and he's like, I got to go save this baby. I got to go get this baby. I don't know why. I got to go get this baby. So he goes back, sneaks in. You see a lot of cool kill shot scenes, a lot of scenes where it shows what the Mandalorian can do with his armor, how he shoots, things like that. Kills a couple stormtroopers and takes the baby. Now, when he sees Baby Yoda laying on, I guess some kind of bed where they've got instrument panels over him, the scientist freaks out and was like, "Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I saved this baby. They want to kill it, but I saved this baby's life." And if you notice on the side of the scientist's arm, he has a little patch. And I can't take credit for this. Star Wars Theory did a video that patch is the same insignia from Kamino, from the Cloners. So just throwing that out there. Nobody mentioned anything about cloning, but I'm just saying it was the same patch. And so he gets the baby and he goes out and it's at night. And you see a couple cool kill shots. He does a Mortal Kombat. Get over here! He pulls a guy with a cable, and kills him. The one kill shot with the flames where he like sets a trooper on fire. I'm like, yeah, this is made for kids. The stormtrooper like screams out in pain. He's like screaming out while he's being burnt alive, and then he falls over all burnt up. And that's the first thing that came to my thought. Yeah, they made this for little children. They made this for little children. It was a little intense kill shot. So he goes outside, and all the bounty hunters in the cantina, their little pagers go off. Everybody, from Apollo, from everyone else, their pagers go off, basically letting them know someone stole the baby. Get it back immediately. So as the Mandalorian's trying to make his way to the ship, all the bounty hunters show up, including Apollo Creed, Carl Weathers' character. I'm so sorry, I forgot his name. They surround him, and he's just like, just drop the package, man. Let's work this out. What are you doing? Drop the package. You can trust me. You can drop the package. And he had a moment. Amanda was like, I don't know. So he made a choice. He jumps into a little tiny freighter that's operated by an R2, and he jumps in it, and he tells R2 to move, to like go forward, and he gets into this fight. He's taking on all these bounty hunters. He's shooting them up top. He's shooting classic Western style, shooting them there, shooting them left, shooting them right, and he gets to the point where he kind of gets outgunned. He gets outgunned, and he's kind of hovering over Baby Yoda, and you're just wondering like what's next. And then his guild shows up. All the other Mandalorians show up, and it was reminiscent of like an Iron Man movie. They all kind of show up on their jetpacks. One of them had a minigun. He's just like laying people out. So this big fight scene happens, and the Mandalorian gets to his ship. When he gets to his ship, Carl Weathers, Apollo Creed, it was like, hey man, don't make me do this. He hits like something. The Mandalorian hits something, and the carbonite like gas kind of like creates a diversion, and he can't see, and so the Mandalorian shoots Carl Weathers like right in the chest, and he falls out. He doesn't die though, because the same metal that the Mandalorian had, he had in like little squares inside his shirt, and that protected him. And so at the very end, the Mandalorian gets in his ship, and I don't know where he's going, but then I'm telling you, man, I just saw Iron Man, but it wasn't Iron Man, it was the Mandalorian. Shows up on his jetpack and kind of gives him a little salute, like, all right, get out of here, we'll meet you wherever. And I was like, looks like Iron Man. But it wasn't. It was a Mandalorian. And the Mandalorian, like, I got to get one of those jetpacks. And he flies off to wherever he could be going. Now, I will address one of the bigger rumors that was floating around is that Obi-Wan Kenobi would make an appearance in a flashback scene. I was looking forward to it because the same director that directed this episode will be directing the Obi-Wan series. That did not happen. So that rumor did not come true. That did not happen. But overall, again, it's another solid 8 for me. I'm really enjoying the series. I can't really pinpoint it. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. The story's kind of set up a little bit. Everyone's going to be coming after the Mandalorian to get this little baby back, and we're going to maybe find out the importance of this child. And I'm at the point now, personally, where I think I could be ready. I could be ready to buy a little bit of merchandise just to try to tell people, hello, this is what we wanted. And now you'll see the full power of who we are as Star Wars fans when you kind of give us something that what we want. So I'm really enjoying the series, and I hope you guys are too. Let me know in the comment section below. Did I miss something in my review? Again, it was just kind of like off the top of my head other than names. And I thought it was very good, and I'm looking forward to the next episode. This is Drunk 3PO. I'll catch you next time.